they desire for someone else, like to their mothers, to their parents, to their husband. No one teaches us to desire for ourselves.
Hi all, it's Salif from AsianCultureVulture.com. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me. We're in Venice still with Tatiana Rosenstein. She's now caught up with the director of Secret of a Mountain Serpent, Nidhi Saxena. It's a really interesting film about a soldier wife in the Himalayas when she meets a mysterious character represented by Adil Hussain, who plays Mariko. Let's go and find out more.
Very nice to meet you. I'm doing this for Asia Culture Vulture UK video. And in the beginning, I would like to ask you immediately about some details in film, which I like to understand for myself. So, for example, you're saying that when Manik arrives, so the character played by Adil Hussain, then women start to see snakes. So here are two questions. Is he a snake or a human, or who is he, and why red apples are everywhere? Those red apples for me has a bit biblical meaning, right? So it's like, the creation and Adam and Eve had really. So please tell me about those.
Yeah, so you are absolutely right that so whenever we think of red apples, we always connect it with when Eve offers this apple to the man, to Adam, and it's like a fruit of sin. So I was just thinking that what is sin? And I found out in the Indian society, the fallen love is actually sin. It's not, because love is a very political thing in India. So in classes also maybe, and wherever one expect to sacrifice something, love is the first thing to sacrifice. So I always think that, of course, apple is the fruit of desire in it. It is an ultimate metaphor. So when women is seeing apples and they feel that they are surrounded by apples, it is like desire is calling them. Then when Maniko eats the apple and Barkha is throwing apple from rock, it's like that ancient ruin. So I wanted to say that it's not about now. It is not just about our times. It's something ancient.
But then you're also talking about certain awakening of the woman. And the question is it like sexual awakening, or what kind of awakening you're talking about, or something else, which is maybe I haven't noticed?
Like in India, I feel women are not free to desire. And they whenever they desire, they do not desire for themselves. They desire for someone else, like to their mothers, to their parents, to their husband, or to their children. But they don't desire for themselves. No one teaches us to desire for ourselves. So two things are there. One is freedom of desires. A woman who feel free in herself, who knows what freedom is, she will only going to allow herself to desire something. And then when she's desiring something, I was thinking what to desire and how, and what to desire and how to desire. And I was thinking people tell us what to desire. Our desires are also not very free. They come from somewhere else.
But also interesting, so you're mentioning somehow on the background this war in between India and Pakistan. I guess it was the end of 90s, right?
Yeah.
So
In the beginning of 90s.
beginning of 90s. So what is this war thing for you? Because it comes in the way as a news. Is it like a victory? Is it a metaphor? Is it what is exactly you wanted to?
So in that town where I used to live in Himalayas, I have seen a lot of soldier bikes, and people always put them on its on the high position, that they don't recognize them as the individuals, as the women who can desire or who is allowed to have love affairs. Maybe the men is has migrated for work, for some other work. But then the pressure on the women is not that much. But in wars, the pressure for the soldier wives, the pressure is too much. They just put them on the pedestal. The friend is like a goddess. Like you have to behave. So your man is out there on the border, so you have to behave. You have to be very, very humble.
But I think your story is not necessarily connected. So what was the first idea and what is about Himalaya you like?
So I love mountains, especially Himalayas, and it feels something spiritual about mountains. They're so big, and B feels real small in front of them. And they don't feel unreal, they are stark reality also. And because I have spent a lot of time in Himalayas, I always feel that sometimes mountain behave like a prison also. Do you know that in Himalayan areas there is a lot of migration?
Yeah.
So when I was there, and sometimes it feels that they can liberate if you reach somewhere, but sometimes you feel that you're stuck here and it's really hard to go to move. It's really hard. So sometimes it feels like a prison also, and you are seeing one snow-capped thing very far, and you're going to go over there where it's very, very far. It's almost possible to go over.
So the last question about Biennale, obviously, so how come to this grant and how it's happened? So is it just application? Is it your first time in Vegas, by the way? So
It was my third time. It is because of this grant. I got the script, I got the script lab, then the direction lab and everything. So I always knew that these kind of film I cannot make without any grant. No industry is going to give me money to make a film like this, which has a static frame and observational view or long takes, and of course, which has some political stance. So I was always knew that I have to apply for grants. And Vigukti, my producer, he told me to apply for this grant, and we applied together and we got it.